All right, guys, thank you for tuning in, man. This is Ruppleberry Reacts. We are back in action. We are on a Ren journey with this one, man. Ren is someone I've been introduced to by you lovely people. Now, I am down that rabbit hole. Um, this song here is 1990s. For those of you that don't know, I lived through the 90s. So this is going to be interesting because I wonder if I can relate to the same things that he's going to talk about, knowing that the 90s was some of the best years we have ever seen, at least in my opinion. So, yeah, let's dive into it.
This is a song about the 90s. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I see that messy hair look is his thing. That it's not Justin Bieber, it's just the woke up out of bed look. That's his style.
Uh, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I said I really, really, really wanted zig-a-zig, And now, as a 10-year-old, hell yeah, I was cool. I wasn't shooting any b-ball outside of the school. I was
He started out with a Spice Girl reference. Hey, I, Spice Girls was hot in the 90s. I'm talking about everybody loved the Spice Girls. Everybody loved the Spice Girls. Like, and then they were from the UK, so it was something different. Loved it.
people in my. Oh yeah, I was cool. I wasn't shooting any b-ball outside of the school. I was shooting old people with my potato gun, throwing mortar bombs at cars. I was playing knock door run. I was a 10-year-old terrorist, armed with an arsenal of 6 eggs and a super soaker filled with piss. Just a little kid though, never meant any harm. But now I see kids with knives twice the size of their arm. They're like, blood, I'm gonna cause you damage. Man, what's wrong with you? You're only 10. Go and play some Dungeons and Dragons. At your age, I was catching frisbees, not chlamydia, playing my every favourite artist. X gon' give it to you. Okay, I lied. I was listening to Five and I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die, but that's alright, I'm just a regular, everyday type of guy from the very best decade on earth. In 1990s, baby, the gift that my mommy made me, and I wouldn't wanna have it any other way, no. I play Nintendo daily, my Sonic skills, blood, they're crazy. And if you wanna play Tekken 2, I'll put you away, screw.
Okay, all right. He's def. The 90s references are there. The 90s were the best years ever. Ever. Like, there's so much from the 90s that is trying to come back into the light now. I'm telling you, just watch what I say. From the hip hop to the songs to the culture, every different type of culture that was being promoted during the 90s. So much that was happening during the 90s that is coming back into focus now. Man. Man.
Harris, cause I was born in the 90s, yeah. Away, screw Calvin Harris, cause I was born in the 90s, yeah. Screw Calvin Harris, cause I was born in the 90s.
What's his beef with Calvin Harris?
Yeah. Screw Calvin Harris, cause I was born in the 90s.
Somebody tell me in the comments what's that beef about.
Free, yeah, the babe, I'm sorry, but I wasn't that cool. But I could solve a Rubik's Cube in only 15 moves, blow. One more rude boy, I could get it up. When I first saw Jerry Halliwell, it's like it was stuck up. I got a Tamagotchi, got me hooked and got me a Pokemon card, and it's a shiny one, look. I was chilling with my homeboys playing pogs, mad skills on my yo-yo, walking the dog, and I was feared at my school. I was well hard, you don't fuck.
Listen, if you had a yo-yo and you couldn't walk the dog, first of all, you needed a butterfly Duncan yo-yo. If you didn't have a butterfly and it wasn't Duncan, you didn't have a yo-yo. Oh, shout out to Ren for the drops, man. The gem drops.
On my yo-yo, walking the dog, and I was feared at my school. I was well hard, you don't fuck with a kid with a Charizard. In 1990s, baby, the gift of my mommy, oh, made me.
This is such a nostalgic song. What? If you had a Charizard card, first of all, if it was a holographic card, you was a king. Holographic Pikachu, holographic Charizard, holographic what was the Blastoise, I think that was it. Like any of those holographic cards, you was the king, man. You was the king. Man, this is a good track.
And I wouldn't wanna have it any.
But I'm just now really realizing, like, I think he's sitting outside on his patio. Like, he's in a groove. No one around him. And he could be recording on a cell phone. Like, shout out to Ren, man.
Wait, nah. I play Nintendo daily. My Sonic skills, man, they're crazy. And if you wanna play Gran Turismo, I'll put you away. Screw Calvin Harris, cause I was born in the 90s, the 90s, yeah. Screw Calvin Harris, cause I was born in the 90s, the 90s. Woo! Woo!
Smooth transition. Smooth transition.
I'll probably get sued for using this riff. Copyright infringement is quite a heavy hit. But if I end up broken, confused, I want to go out with a bang, and so I'm stealing this song too. I'm blue, dabba-dee dabba-die, dabba-dee dabba-die, dabba-dee dabba-die.
Oh my God. House music. I was introduced to house music in the 90s, man. I was in when Moby was like hot. When Moby was hot, man. Like, I was introduced to house music in the 90s. Like, so the evolution of house and what they call EDM now and things like that. Like, I watched it. I heard it all happen. Yo. It's just so impressed right now.
Dabba-dee, I'm blue, dabba-dee dabba-die, dabba-dee dabba-die, dabba-dee dabba-die. I bring it back to the 90s, baby, I bring the power. Ranger, flashing lights on my trainer's plastic lightsaber. Damn Tomb Raider, I wanna rage your wound properly. Hold on a second, here's my six.
I love how real this is. This is him being him, recording, and he's messing up and he's still riding. I think y'all have seen me mess up before, and just, hey man, I love that authentic realness. That's that genuine artistry.
Floppy disk, hee, I'm the fastest, I told them. A megabyte an hour on my saber. Damn Tomb Raider, I wanna rage your wound properly. Hold on a second, here's my 6-inch floppy disk, hee, I'm the fastest, I told them. A megabyte an hour on my dial-up modem. That's quick, yeah, it's the fastest on my street. I put a bowl on my head, I shaved the sides off, sweet. Gola on my feet, Puma on my jumper. Yeah, I know fashion and my tape player pumps the Spice Girls out. I know what it's about, two becomes one. I play that proud, keep your iPhone, I'm a Nokia.
Shout out to the Spice Girls.
Baby 99 to the old year that my mommy made me. At 1990s, baby, the year that my mommy made me. And I wouldn't want to have it any other way, no. I play Nintendo daily, my Sonic skills, man, they're crazy. And if you want to play Tekken 2, I'll put you away. Screw Calvin Harris, cause I was born in the 90s, the 90s. Cause Calvin Harris said, I've got love for you if you were born in the 80s, the 80s. But matter of fact, I was born in the 90s, the 90s, the 90s, yeah. And I was born in the 90s, the 90s, yeah, yeah. Thank you.
No, man, I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I thank Ren for that, man. That was an amazing track. That was amazing. So,
Flurries.
what I do have to say is this. Ren most definitely has a fan in me. He most definitely has a fan in me. Knowing that he's able to, sorry, I had to get that situated. Knowing that he is able to produce this type of music at this level, and he's talented, and it's been like that since he started. This is gonna be a journey I think I do enjoy. The song, the '90s though, is outrageously relatable, man. I was born in '89, so I lived the entire '90s. Everything he's talking about, I remember when Sega had like the Sega Saturn. A lot of people don't even remember that Sega Saturn, like NBA Slam and staying up all night playing Tekken. And there was an era of time in the '90s when walkie talkies, like being on a walkie talkie, was the coolest thing ever. Fast forward to the Nextel chirp phone, yeah, that man, the '90s was pivotal. Like, changed a lot for the world. It really did. And if you were lucky enough to remember things and be a part of that and see these things and just be outside during that time, like kids played outside in the '90s. That was the time when you would walk around the neighborhood and you would see where all the bikes are parked because that's where all your friends are. Like, you would leave the house at 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock because you couldn't leave before then because you had either chores to do or whatever, and it's too early to go to anybody's house. Those were rules in the '90s. Like, man, the '90s is a missed era. I miss it. So this song definitely gave me a great nostalgic feeling. And for Ren, I didn't even I didn't even blink twice when he did his little when he messed up a little bit. This is real and raw, and this is him putting out the things he loves, and that clearly was a song that he loved, and he was like, "Yep, I'm gonna share this with y'all." Thank you, Ren. Thank you to my subscribers for bringing this to me. Thank you guys for tuning in. But most importantly, once you're done watching this and enjoying me, go have a good day.